back once again to the Racks and Razors radio play. So you decide to stick around to find out the true story of Mr. Hall and his dark secret. Well, you're going to find out now. I call this one the Clickety Clack Man Part 2.
Trick or treat, happy Halloween!
You kids be careful and come back here before 10, okay?
Hey, there's the old Hall place.
My God, that place is creepy. Hey, you guys ever been in it?
Yeah, right, like I'd go strolling into an old haunted murderer's place.
It looks like a witch's house, only there's nobody inside. It makes it weirder the way no one's done nothing about it.
How come it's not sold or knocked down or nothing?
Well, 'cause technically Mr. Hall still owns the place.
Hey, do you think Mr. Hall comes back here every Halloween searching for his murdered wife?
Well, if he did, we'd be able to hear him, right? Clickety clack, woo!
Hey, quit it.
It's cool. It's been like 20 years since that night. The old Clickety Clack Man is long gone. It's just a story our moms made up to freak us out. It's so they can have us in at night before 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah? Well, if it's such a stupid story, then why don't you go trick-or-treat the old Hall place right now, huh?
Okay. Fine.
We will.
Just stay at the gate and keep watch.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sure. Here, bring the lantern. If your mom knew.
Shut up! Just don't move from here. Trick or treat. Hello?
Okay, people, listen up. The old Hall place has just been cleared for sale. It's ours now. So, as #1 auctioneers in Leafton, let's show them we could sell any property.
But sir, we'll never sell that place, not after...
Never say never, Jimmy. Never say never.
Of course, what the #1 auctioneers in Leafton didn't know was that the sole owner of the Hall place did not consider his house ready to go on the market just yet. In fact, he was willing to do anything to make sure that nobody took his house from him.
Okay, kids, you be good for Tamara, okay? I don't want any nonsense. And to bed by 10, all right?
Whatever, Mom.
Don't worry, Mrs. Henderson. We'll be okay. I hope they don't mind scary movies, though.
Well, it's what they wanted. Okay, bye, guys.
Okay, kids. Which do you want to watch after you've done your homework?
Homework? No way. I've only got reading to do. I'll do it in my bed.
Me too.
No, guys, come on. I promised your mom I'd...
No!
Hey.
No!
What's this?
Oh, that's the place Mom's trying to sell. She says the first person to do it is going to win a big bonus. It looks creepy to me.
The old Hall place.
What?
Nothing. Let's just watch some movies.
Outside on the quiet streets of Leafton, all is dark. The wind, an ever-present habitant of the town, has picked up and whistles eerily from house to house. An unwelcome visitor. The trees and buildings stare out onto lonely roads, unaware of one malignant presence that has been lurking in the shadows since the darkness fell and shrouded Leafton in mystery.
Okay, guys. Bedtime, please. Okay.
That was really scary.
Come on, guys. Bedtime.
Wait, you didn't turn the movie off.
Yes, I did.
And what's that noise?
What noise?
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
You know, very funny, guys. Come on. You won't scare me. Bedtime.
Tamara, how could we be making that noise? We're right here.
I'm scared.
It's okay. Just wait here. It's, I don't know, probably just a raccoon that got indoors or something. The Clickety Clack Man! Run, kids! Run!
In a shocking turn of events, Leafton has been distraught by murder. The body of Tamara Young, a local student known well in the town, was brutally and disturbingly attacked in the small hours of Thursday morning. Her remains were found in the home of Carolyn Henderson, mother of 2. Her children were at scene during the attack. Shockingly, Tamara Young's body was not the only one found on the scene. It seems that the Leafton murder case from 2 decades ago has finally come to a close. And despite these harrowing events and the loss of a young life, there is a small part of peace to be found, ladies and gentlemen.
So you're telling me that that is not the body of Mr. Hall?
That's what I'm telling you, Sergeant.
How can that possibly make sense?
Well, because it's the body of Mrs. Hall, Sergeant.
What?
We have reason to believe, sir, that Mrs. Hall was the one who committed the Hall murder. Before leaving the scene, legless, I might add, she changed clothes with her husband. The body was so mutilated that it was hard to identify, thus giving her a new lease on life. Nobody was searching for a woman murder in Leafton.
But the DNA samplings told us that it was Mr. Hall.
Well, not quite. The samplings told us that it was a Hall. You ready for this?
Can it get any worse?
They were brother and sister.
My God. So any idea why she came back? I mean, if she went to all this trouble to avoid being caught.
We don't know, but if you ask me, she was totally in love with her brother. I remember them from when I was a kid. She was devoted to him. I guess the guilt and need of him drove her back, guarding this place for the rest of her life.
Very good, officer. I suppose we can now officially call this case closed.
The Clickety Clack Man Part 2! Starring Mishiro Kawabata as Child 1, Margot Berner as Child 2, Jesse Alexander as Child 3, Shyla Carius as Child 4, Brenda Matthews as Tamara, Greg Russell Titterington as the Sergeant, Jeff Croft as the Officer, Irma Arcus as Woman News Reporter and Mother, Tarek Solomon as Voice 1, narrated in Voice 2 by Greg Mel, directed by Irma Arcus, written by Laurel Connell. www.racksandrazors.com